Alrighty, welcome back to more Ratropolis. We have two new characters to try out, the Builder Leader and the General Leader. Obviously we're going to go in order, so the General Leader is next. He is obviously a military rat mouse guy. He gets +3 Ratisans for every military card we have as a passive. So like any shield rats or other cards we add will give us lots more ability to have more soldiers out. Also, his active is to train, giving a brief buff of attack and defense to military cards in our hand. So if we use the ability and then are playing a good amount of rats, then we have stronger rats out there to fight. We do not need the tutorial, because we have already played, and it's simply a matter of winning. And here we go. Alrighty, so let's put out our first cards. I should have done a cheese first, but I am amazingly silly. Just have to wait until we get 40. Okay, that was very not smart of me. Just delayed our start a lot. Okay, start with Potter. You need to go that way. Cheese, get us some grain going, and then as immediately as we get this, we'll redraw. Okay, we are going to first cheese, then we're going to train, so we give these two guys extra stats, and then we're going to do another grain. Redraw. Kind of like this ability, it's much clearer of when you should use it as opposed to the merchant. Okay, so we can level up, get a house, or delete a card. Leveling up basically makes it a +2/+6 bonus. I want to get a house, because just getting a greater building setup would be nice. Okay, move over there. Ooh, merchant. Let's see, what can we grab? Don't want normal guards. We need something better than that. Ooh, this is some sort of tree. This is entertaining. Let's grab this. Oh, it was grain. Dang it, I thought it was going to be creature. And let's also get a mine, since I really like that. And hunt. Getting extra bounty for killing guys seems pretty good. So we're gonna do grain. Gonna do a house. And honestly, I kind of want to, no, I need a redraw. Need to get some money. Get bounties, so these guys will give us extra gold. That was very useful. And let's get another card. This seems pretty interesting, but it's a high cost. Let's go for another hunt, because that will easily pay for itself. And then let's build a mine over here. Just being able to grab out what you need is so useful. Okay, get a cheese. We throw out some grain. It's very nice because it's inexpensive. The only problem is it keeping rats for a while. Okay, do we have a hunt in here? Yes. So let's redraw, Potter, train before we throw down these two, and we will hunt as soon as we start. I don't know if that's the best timing, but we at least got it on 3 of them. cheese. Should have pottered first for a little bit of gold. We still have not lost one. A collapsed city. After escaping the ruined city, we have been looking for a safe place for a long time. Many rats have decided to become ordinary rats living a wild life. We are the only civilized rats owning an established settlement. Now you must secure the last standing settlement. Fortunately, we have scavenged from this. Looks like something was lost in the translation there. Probably, fortunately, what we have scavenged from the city will be helpful. I believe it's originally done in Korean, not fully certain. So we could make our cheese cards more effective, get a random skill card or some gold. I want to get a random skill card because, oh, that is expensive. Yeah, not too expensive. That's interesting. Okay, let's grab another guard. Oh, treasure chest. Can't forget about that. Let's start removing some of our cheese because with a bigger deck, we are much likely to get enough cheese together in a hand to actually profit. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we are gonna be mine and grab out. Let's grab out a potter just for some more gold. Got 50 gold off of that. So we are gonna start by hunting, igniting. That might hurt. Yeah, that hurts our own guys. We'll have to not do that next time. But we got a lot of extra gold from those. It's very nice. We need to draw already. Yeah, hunt lasts longer. Yeah, that might have been our ignite. We're gonna give condolences and get rid of another cheese. And gosh. Ooh, this is the first defense building we've seen. You can also repair walls. Basically acts sort of like a one of our guard mice. Wow, we have had all of our waves coming from this way. Let's get some grain going. Draw. We are gonna want to train. Yeah, let's throw up a watchtower over here. Oh wait, let's see. Monastery. Every 120 seconds we can remove a card. That is pretty interesting. Plus 20 cards for every plus 20 gold for every card in your card bank. We have 10 cards basically. Potter is always good. So I kind of want to do that. Sale, discard your hand, plus 50% gold based on the cost of cards you discarded. It's okay. You kind of need either gold or actual things. We're gonna grab a new defensive wall and a bomb. Let's also get the random one. Work. I do not like that one. Increasing production time is not too efficient. Now we have our guard tower. We are train. We need a hunt. We get our extra bounty. Lots of gold. Those two hunts are doing great for us. Oh, there's an earthquake. Something's wrong. The air itself feels strange. Many rats in the city having restless nights and overcome with the sun. But everyone knew instinctively what this meant. After all, it was said since the times of the ancients that the earth shakes whenever the air becomes strange. But it is still scary to experience it in person. We can prepare, losing all of our gold, or most of our buildings are destroyed. We currently have honestly, let's lose all our gold and try to save what we can. We actually, I don't think, lost anything, so that's pretty good. Let's also, we can acquire another watchtower. The wave was coming from this way. I super hope, yeah, it's coming from that way. Okay, we're gonna grab the mine to bring out the potter because we need some golds because of that very unlucky event. And let's set down our farm. And we're gonna okay. Potter. Fortunately, we do not. We did not have hunt this time, and we lost our militias. Let's put down militias. That was a different boss. Yeah, it was a nocturne, a leap attack. Can jump over defense walls. Good thing we had militia. Expansion territory, treasure hunter. We want to expand. Alright, we at least have a tower over here, just in case. Let's get another house down. Some grain. Wow, they are still coming from this direction. Hopefully our militia's not here. I kind of want to be able to use the hunts before I redraw. So, as soon as they get close... Oh, mine. Let's grab out the militia. Hunt, redraw. Potter. Guards. Get a house down. Grain. That's pretty good. We still have our bounties going, so we'll even get it on. Luckily, that seems to have been a relatively easy way. Let's remove our final cheese, which is now not able to give us any gold. And we can expand. Okay, now they're coming from both directions. We already did the advisor, so let's go for houses this time. We're gonna send these guys this way, and then these are gonna start guarding over here. Ooh, we can get a slinger. Long range attack stuns enemies, more damage. I want that. And I also want the shield draft. That used a lot of our gold, which is not great, but I think it was worth the cost. Hopefully the farm will be done because I want to get some more guys down over here. Fortunately, there is a leaper, but he was shot down by our tower. What's a madman? Let's get a shield rat in front. Let's get a slinger on this side. I assume that these guys can largely hold off whatever. Another house. They're doing fine. Game, what are you doing? I'm trying to... Okay, let's grab out another shield rat. So that I can... the treasure chest is over here. We want a new card. Let's go for, dice. I feel like that is pretty useful. Grain. Redraw. Okay. Get another house down. We are not going to expand this way yet. Yeah, I think we're relatively good. We need more shield rats. Yes, I do understand that the city is under attack. We can get at least more gold from him. Ooh, the Scout's demand. We had this guy before. Yes. He, performed some retrograde advance, yes. Let's have the people decide on that. Okay, I guess they decided that he was a coward. I'm quite fine with that. Okay, let's go for a random card. Granary. Multiply the amount of gold produced by all built farms by 3 times. We only have 1 farm, so that's not great. That will not give us anything. We have some extra gold. We can do a granary. It's not the best thing. I should have set up a grain going. Okay, we have at least 2 guys, so let's put these guards down and Generat down. With that, granary can go over here. And we want to grab out hunt, because we're about to a lot of weasel wood. Unfortunately, I think we lost one of our guys over here. They hit pretty hard. Okay, draw again. Where's the treasure chest? Treasure chest is right in front. Looks like the merchant's coming. Let's go for a level up. Nope. Otter first, then get grain going, and let's see what the merchant has before we buy everything. We already have a defensive wall in hand. Let's get a potter because jump starting gold is really useful. Don't really care about that. Ooh, another shield rat card. I am down. Maybe also do attack. Getting in that extra damage is pretty useful. Let's get another slinger over here. Let's put another guard down over here, and let's redraw. Okay. I want to, between next wave, expand. I don't really want militia anymore, but I feel almost compelled about it because... Okay, we draw quickly. Potter, hunt. I cannot use both potters, sadly. Ooh, that is a boss. We need to attack. Oh, he's preparing to make it. Yeah, he has a AoE range attack, the Death Spitter. Terrifying. Okay, we're gonna grab out the defensive wall because we are gonna be... Oh, there were 2 of them. Ouch. He also took out a lot of our guards. Assault Captain. +5 to military attack units during 20 seconds when moving another defense wall. Let's upgrade a card. Let's upgrade our shield rat. Give him extra attack and lots more health. Costs a bit more, but ooh, they're coming from this side. Gonna need to ooh, got our shield rats. Training level 2, so this guy is quite buff. I should use Potter first. We'll also even do a militia. There's an event. Neighboring village. Good news, leader. We are not the only ones to restart civilization. The scout points out a spot on the map as he excitedly explains. There's another settlement around here. Much smaller than us, but I think they can be talked into joining us. He then lowers his voice. Of course, there are other ways to get them to move. He winks. Gosh. That would require a Bob, of course. Present a card, your rewards depend on the rarity of the card. Let's give them this, because it's blue, which I want to say is probably the uncommon cards. Don't know how that actually planned out. I mean, I think that was decent. These guys need to move here to defend the outer wall. Unfortunately, they're not quite that. Dice, throw them guards, attack. I was not doing that correctly. Okay, redraw. Okay, we want to train. Guess we might hear back about that time later. We need another card, really. Don't want militia. Don't care about training that much, I think. Well, let's try for that. That would make our ability quite Okay, so you guys need to go and defend here. We already have a decent force here, but it needs some more. Okay, we're immediately going to put down the hunt. That should at least last for some of it. So Potter, hunt, training, and put down shield rat, dice, another guard, training time, get another shield rat, put our first slinger down over here. We need to get Potter first, honestly. That gets us only another 3 gold. We have a lot of gold. Get our treasure chest. And we're doing pretty good on Radisson, so... Ooh, I like this, and we have some extra space. That is interesting, but... Rabbits! We can get rabbits! I love rabbits. While the effect lasts, this requires 1 Radisson, so we would discard a card, and 20 seconds later, we get 75 gold. Definitely a lot better than grain, time-wise and investment-wise. But we're going to grab the factory. Mine, I want to grab a shield rat out, because they are just super strong. That was not our upgrade. Unfortunately, we do not have the repair thing. Ooh, we're going to need to set up guys over there, but I'm currently waiting for the merchant, really, to see what amazing stuff I can buy. Ow, gosh. Okay, let's see. I want another defensive wall. Leadership. Reduces stuff for each enemy killed. Let's go for a random card. Emergency. So we did get that other card. Draw cards until we have 5 in hand, but plus 10 seconds on our reset. And let's go for an ambush for just some straight up damage. Get some gold there. Factory can go over here. You can do it! Hold the line! They did it. They're awesome. A rat in debt. During a leisurely day. Walk on a day off. Something that was getting rarer and rarer, I must add. That you came across the scene of a rat beating up another rat in broad daylight. This, censored, owes an incredible amount of money to it. If it was like the old days, it wouldn't have stopped at just a beating. Please, my mother, she's very ill. You can arrest both. Or pay his debt instead. Okay. Okay, that's a huge debt. Half of our gold, but we're quite fine. So we're going to do that. We did get the assault captain. +5 attack to military units during 20 seconds when moving another defensive wall. So basically when we're ordering our troops to move around. Honestly, the gold is not too bad, but I still... Oh yes, aid station. Getting... Healing is super strong. Grain and redraw. I don't know where the next wave will come from. Let's actually start building out here. We'll put down the aid station. And we'll start moving in just a moment to maybe get that attack buff. Ooh, mine available. Let's grab out... Not Potter. We have 3 Potters, actually. That's kind of fun. Let's grab out a Slinger. Yes. Because this side is too. Okay. Charge! Men. Ignite the ground. Fire the shield rats. Nice. Went exactly according to that. I did not mean to reroll right there. But okay. We can level up. We can get a house. Let's get a house. We are running pretty close to the end of our Ratropolis limit. Unfortunately, our wall got injured. If there's another chance on the repair card, I will take that. Aid station is available. Yes, we want to be a lot. Potter. House can go over here. Let's get a grain going, and we're gonna wait to redraw until charming little sign there. So we're gonna start a hunt. That's a new guy. Let's see, what is it? Weasel Shock. Damage and speed up. Great. Okay, ignite the ground. Dice. Training. Throw up the militia. Redraw. Training. Yeah, it looks like we may have lost a few, but not many actually. And that was another sort of boss one. So we can get an advisor. Wave notifications appear 10 seconds early. And we get to see the enemy configuration if you click the wave alarm, so we can kind of see what's coming. Do I want to upgrade? I want to try to get a legendary. +1 card when we redraw, that's super good. And Guardian absorbs damage for other units. That's not as good with the shield rats because they already are very tanky and can block 1 out of every 3 hits. That is very interesting. Basically, we kill guys and we use the produce fertilizer. But we're gonna go for library because that seems super nice. Gonna heal up and merchant. Or no, but yes, we have everything actually. So we can duplicate a card every 20 seconds. Rest. We can reset the leadership cooldown. Upgrade cards, I want that. Rough work. Ooh, this acts like the attack, but instead we can get gold for it. We're gonna do that. Purple rarity, don't know about that. Let's grab another defensive wall. I'm not certain that I'll actually be using it. Let's grab a shield rat. Okay, let's put him down over here. And we just want to redraw. Okay, Smithy gives us the upgrade options. Let's put another shield rat over here, get some grain going. That is a sort of option. Let's get our library down. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, let's actually get there's the unfortunately it's not letting me that sucks. Okay, we heal our guys, rain going, it's hard when the waves are on both sides. Oh, we lost the wall. That's why we're retreating back. Repair it. You can get a card. Get the Guardian. When using for redraw, draw additional cards. Oh, I'm doing that. We have to hold down to repair. I would not have guessed that. Okay, redraw, and since we have training available, hopefully there's lots of people in here. And now we get 6. Okay, this, for wave has started, let's get our assault heading out. Attack. Knight that, because that is actually scary how many there are. Okay, not repair while there are people there, which makes perfect sense. Actually that we're gonna have to repair a whole lot of stuff. Hopefully we can hold on. Center. We might actually these guys, head back. Head back! We're gonna die here. Yeah. Okay, so I overestimated, and when there is only one side, we will have enough time between waves to redeploy. I did not think that would be the case. Also, I thought that side was relatively well staffed. But we lasted farther than last time, and unfortunately, we were one wave away from unlocking the 4th person available. But we did unlock some new cards. The Armored Knight, who requires 2 reticence, stuns the enemy, is tanky, and does a lot of damage. Also requires a lot of money. We also got Battle Cry, 15 seconds, plus 3 damage for all guys, and the Barracks. Building, active gives a +2/+8 permanently to a military card. So it's like a upgrade, but constantly. Yeah, we were 1 away from getting the Scientist Leader. These are going to be released later, but also there are unlocks to get for them. So that very much matters. We actually already got the first level of unlock for the General, which was why we got those cards. But this has been Ratropolis, and thank you for watching.